Beasts, we are back with the 2025 Beast Awards, the second of its kind. Before I get into who won, I want to talk about what each award means for our community. But I also want to congratulate all of you for taking on the 2025 CrossFit Open, and we thank you for being a part of our community. Shout out to Team Iron for coming in third place in this year's Team Intramural Open out of 3. Well, made the podium. Congratulations to Team Black for taking it this year, with Team Green coming in second place. Let's talk about these awards. The first award is the most important to CrossFit Bison, and that is the Bison Spirit Award. It's given to the athletes that really exude all the personality traits that make up Bison: humility, selflessness, and teamwork. This year, we're going to rename this award to the Steve Rice Bison Spirit Award. Steve, we miss you, man, and we will make sure that this award helps your memory live on at CrossFit Bison. The second award is given to the Rookies of the Year, 1 male, 1 female. This is going to athletes that just took on their first ever Open, and they impressed all of us with the effort that they showed in their first Open, first of many. The next award comes to the Most Improved Athlete Award, 1 male, 1 female. Our coaches vote on who deserves and wins these awards, and we notice all the hard work that all of you put in all year. And this is why we think that the CrossFit Open is very important for all of us to take on, to give us something to chase after when it comes to improvement, whether it be the RX and scaled, the scores, or just the quality of movement. And the last award goes to one athlete, and that is the Comeback of the Year. We all hit adversity in life, and we all come back from it at some point. But there are certain performances that really stand out in our coaches' eyes, something that you came back from and bounced back with a really strong performance in the Open. This award is for you. The first ever winner of the Steve Rice Bison Spirit Award goes to Ella Kinney. Ella shows everything what we want out of members in the CrossFit Open. They're constantly showing up to judge and support on Thursdays, on Sundays, before their classes, after their classes. Ella has always been one of the rocks that we've built our gym on when it comes to selflessness and humility. Ella also crushed it in this year's Open. On the male side, the first ever Steve Rice Bison Spirit Award goes to Scott Rawson. Scott Rawson suffered a heart attack during 24.3. It was a very scary moment for all of us, but most importantly, him and his family. We quickly got him medical care, and that medical care saved his life. 5 hours after that heart attack, Scott had his wife text me and ask, "What was my score? I need to report it to the CrossFit Games website." If that doesn't say CrossFitter or CrossFit Bison athlete, I don't know what does. Scott, we can't wait to see you again. See you at the gym soon. The Rookies of the Year. On the female side, we are giving it to Lisa Skowinski. Lisa has been CrossFitting since 2016, but this year was her first ever official sign up for the CrossFit Open. She crushed it in RX all 3 workouts, and while we don't want to separate RX and scale too much, it is an accomplishment that she was able to put together one of her best performances ever and signed up for her first ever Open. First of many, Lisa. The male Rookie of the Year is going to stay in the family. Yaya Gusfa, who is 14 years old and shows up to the gym about 4 to 5 days per week at 6 a.m. before school. I don't know how many people would do that. He also RX'd all 3 workouts in his first Open ever and even did 4 muscle-ups in 25.2. On to the Most Improved Athletes. On the female side, the winner is Alondra Greenlee. Alondra, already an elite High Rocks level athlete, joined us a year ago and went from about 8,000th in the world to about 1,000th in the world. And that is a huge jump when you're talking about those numbers. She also qualified for the CrossFit semifinals, which is reserved for the top 2% worldwide in her age group. Way to kick ass, Alondra. Can't wait to see what you do next year. The male Most Improved Athlete of the Year award goes to Brendan McRail, also a part of the New Daddy Club. Just a few months ago, Brendan had his first baby, and we all know what that's like when it comes to trying to keep your workout regimen alive. Brendan not only did that, but he did it with a huge smile on his face. He's a great asset to the community, and he got to work out at different times throughout the day. He found a way to get it done, and there are very few people that made improvements. He went from about 90,000th in the world to 30,000. That is 60,000 spots in 1 year, in the same year he had a baby. Brendan's attitude is something that we could all learn from, and that's what got him improvement. Just consistent leadership, and we really are looking forward to what you could do in the future, Brendan. And now for the comeback of the year. This one was a winner by a landslide. Matt Aquino. Matt had to sit out the 2024 CrossFit Open because of a serious back injury that required emergency surgery. He's got about 10% of his discs left, and he came back not just a few weeks later, a few months later, but he pretty much comes to the gym 5 days per week. And yes, scalable for everyone. Matt Aquino exudes that. He has no issue in changing up workouts to make sure he can still get his work in, and you could still chase performance. Not only did Matt RX all 3 workouts in the 2025 CrossFit Open, but he also had his best finish in over 10 years. Let's think about that for a second, guys. A lot can happen in a year if your mind is in the right place. That does it for the 2025 Beast Awards. Congratulations and thank you to all of you, and we will see you guys next year.